First episode of what I'm calling Rusty Gold, because I found a lot of rusty tools that could be gold. We're going to be seeing if distilled white vinegar takes rust off of it. Now, I've been told that it does, but I don't know. I've never tried it, so we're going to try it. The tools in question today, there's a few more, but most of them is these two breaker bars right here. Now, when I found them yesterday, they were completely seized up. As you can see, they're moving now. This one moves as well. I found them yesterday, they were completely seized up and you couldn't move them at all, so I'm going to show you the process that I took to be able to get them unseized. And basically I repeated that process until I was able to move it. I did kind of just like anchor it on something like this and hold it like that. Once I broke the seize, it was easy. Anyway, none of this has to do anything with the video, so why don't we start doing the video. I just want to show y'all everything that's going in the bucket. It's going to be this breaker bar, this shorter breaker bar, this swivel socket, which I did kind of get unseized a little bit, as you can see, but it's still a little sticky. Let's see what the vinegar does. These pliers, well, these things, they were seized too, and I did get them to move, but they still got a lot of rust on them, so these are going to be like the real test. I have enough vinegar. I'm probably just going to throw all of this junk in there, honestly. This might be a good time to say a disclaimer that I've never done this before. This is strictly an experiment, and I'm documenting my experience. So, I got a 5-gallon bucket. Some videos I saw, the dude did it in Tupperware, so I'm sure a 5-gallon bucket's gonna be fine. And now we're just gonna start putting our rusty tools in the bucket. You can see how rusty this wrench is. We'll definitely keep an eye out for it. Handful of these big sockets with some little surface speckle rust on them. Some breaker bars. Got a couple of trailer hitch balls we'll put in here. Look at this little bitty wrench. Alrighty, now from my understanding, once you got your bucket full of your tools, all you got to do is just pour your vinegar in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Try to get this bitch open. There's a tab on it. Does it make any of y'all cringe? I'm doing this inside. Now, nowhere did I find a certain measurement. And one guy did 1 gallon, he did half and half of vinegar and water. I'm doing straight vinegar because I want the best chance possible, but maybe it eats through my metal, who knows. Cucumbers can handle it. Some extensions can handle it. Better go set this outside before my girlfriend cusses me out. They're no longer getting cussed out by a girlfriend. This right here is right above the vinegar line. I know I said that I wasn't gonna put any water in it, but I'm gonna put like a cup of water in it just to get it right above that, because I would like for that to, you know, the rust to come off of that. Evidently, I cannot understand that it would take 5 gallons to fill a 5-gallon bucket, so I didn't get enough vinegar. This side, I'm not too worried about this side. As you can see, it looks pretty solid. Much more worried about this little surface rust on this handle, so I'm just gonna flip her around and... It's 4:30 in the evening right now, so I'm gonna let it sit in here for 24 hours and I'll pick up with you guys tomorrow. Forgive me, it's been 23 hours, not 24. But let's pull these out and see what they look like. I got them out of the vinegar. I just used a microfiber cloth, one of these, wiped it off. It did work. I wanna emphasize that it did work. Some better than others. So, this is one of the better ones. On these extensions, it works really well. On the very smooth chrome, it works very, very well. Good on this part of this, the smooth part, but on this checkered, as you can see, it is still pretty rusty in the checkered. So, and this part was fully submerged under the vinegar. So, and this is definitely cleaner. When I wipe this off with a rag, rust did come off, but it's not as shiny as like this. Also, another observation is super thick rust, like you can see on this extension right here. That was super thick and like super gritty. That did come off a little bit, but it did not come off all the way. I'm gonna throw that back in the vinegar. Maybe it'll come off, maybe not. This is that wrench that I said we'll have to see about. As you can see, there's the same 21. It's still dirty, but it's not as rusty as it was. Worked pretty well. And then like this socket, this looks brand new. And this one had some pretty significant surface rust on it. So, and then my other little, it got in the checkered a little bit better on this one, but it wasn't as dirty to begin with. And then the pliers, y'all remember how rusty these were? Look at this. These things look amazing now. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'll do it again, but for surface rust, stuff that's nothing severe, it seems to work pretty well. And this was only 24 hours. If you were to leave it in there for, 3 days, it'd probably take anything off. So try it out. This cheap vinegar is a lot cheaper than paying for that rust stuff. So I'd recommend y'all try it. I hope y'all have a good day.